Всем здорово, это канал Геймдор, ну а я продолжаю махать палочкой в Hogwarts Legacy. И не забываем залетать по ссылке в описании и забирать свой бонус в игре Красаут 2.0.
Revelio. Confringo.
И да, я стрим перезапустил, потому что что-то до этого у меня вообще рамсануло все, и комп аж перезагрузился.
Revelio. Lumos. I should investigate.
Так, ну и чтобы подразмяться, почищу немножко карту вначале. Ну а там уже буду квесты делать.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Alohomora. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Stupid one. Confringo. Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in you. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Ain't left. Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
I know there was potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality will...
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to ask you a few things if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
Would you mind telling me a little about Cambridge?
You may have heard the good news that the infamous thieving troll has been dispatched. And none too soon, if you ask me. Was a time I believed that the troll's presence was good for business. Folks were more likely to purchase my potions if he took theirs. But I must confess that the absence of that monster is likely to make Cambridge a far more welcoming place for travellers and explorers alike.
How did you come to live here in Cambridge?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my wares as I travelled. It was an exhausting life, but I never minded it. One day, my travels brought me through Cambridge. I fell in love. Though my travels continued, my heart remained here. So I eventually returned and opened this shop. Been here ever since. I shall live out my days here in Cambridge if I have any say in it. Which I suppose I do.
What sorts of things do you sell?
Potions. I brew each one myself, using only the finest ingredients. I assure you, you won't find their equal anywhere, even in Hogsmeade.
Just having a look around, if that's all right.
Of course. Please, let me know if you find anything that interests you. And thank you for stopping by.
Revelio.
Night clothes.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio.
Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we?
Revelio. These boxes have seen that. Potato! Stupid one! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
What? How come I was in lower option? My sack was full of potions. Left the ship. What would you be needing a hippogriff for, anyhow?
Potato!
Ah, you're the one who stole our goblin helm. But then it was ours.
Expulso!
You won't. Incendio! How have you managed?
Expulso!
Potato!
Survive longer than expulso!
Incendio!
Expulso!
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Whoa. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Accio. Revelio. Trificus totalis.
I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your
Trifficus totalis!
Confringo. Depulso.
You're the one who stole our hippogriff. You're about to regret that.
Reducto! How did that feel? Potato!
You shouldn't go about stealing goblin helms stolen by others now, should you? You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Still coming to retrieval. Stupid one. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. I should investigate.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Bofana. Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. 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 This place has seen better days. That wasn't too hard. Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? This looks intriguing. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Да ё-моё. Опять выкинула. Пиздец. Перезапускаю тогда. Так, ну вроде бы прогрузился. Продолжаем. Вчера вот вообще идеально все было. Ну, такой хуйчи не было.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Revelio.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Confringo.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. Glacius. Revelio. Depulso. Glacius. Revelio. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fruipers and now this.
Revelio. Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Defendo. Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with
Accio.
finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Glacius.
Another obstacle. No matter.
Revelio.
I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso.
Merlin!
Revelio.
It's beautiful.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
You did it!
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Flipendo.
Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Revelio.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind. Revelio.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Whoa!
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh, it's you! Just the...
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio. Lumos. A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I said.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did. Ugh. My brother's doing well,
Revelio.
thank you. And he listens to me now. Turns out.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Did that really happen, or are you simply being overdramatic?
Of course it happened! I heard it straight from the horse's mouth! Oh, she is a rather horse-faced girl, that Astoria Cricket. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung, half of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Cabolso. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop in the region.
Is that right? How long have you been in business?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. Until he is able, however, I will gladly manage it for the both of us. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the goblin uprising, the dark wizards, even the Dugbogs have gone mad. But our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe from all of that. Please have a look, and do come back. You're always welcome here.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Best of luck to you and your father.
I appreciate your words.
What do you have for sale?
Please have a look. An excellent purchase. Thank you kindly for your business. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Stop right there!
Call out for me all you want. Like perhaps some nice flowers.
Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff. It's Nora Treadwell's little saviour. It's the one who took the goblin out. Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. The Trificus is a sour smell.
You've been known to use the duck.
Now, this has become
Expulsion!
Flash! Expulsion! There'll be more of that. Might want to look up.
Revelio.
No matter how many of the human race will keep coming.
Glacius.
Expulsion!
Death from above! I quit now while you're still alive. Quite a violent streak in this one. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Incendio.
Expulsion! You will not survive this.
Expulsion!
Stupid one. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
You've made a mistake. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Bombarda. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
You've nowhere to hide now.
Revelio.
Petrificus Totalis!
I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff.
That's stupid you can do.
If it isn't the herbal.
Stupid. Bombarda.
What have you done?
I should warn you.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, what's the line? Amateur!
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. I should investigate. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora. Revelio.
About time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything eye over here. I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the 3 broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this. I must protest. This is no place for polite company. Not with the horrors you keep in here.
Не понесу, короче, я этого педика в 3 метры. Отнесу его в кабанью голову.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Пусть там пидерсию разводят.
But you could have at least got yourself dressed.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the 3 broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
This is an outrage. Do you hear me? An outrage.
Молчать, пидор.
What are you up to now?
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio.
Nothing over here.
Leviosa. Protego.
easily diverted.
Levioso!
You can't stop me. Was that your best?
Levioso!
You explain the trick. Prepare to surrender now. Much too slow. Your spells glance off of me.
Levioso!
Losing your stride.
Won't get away with that.
Bombarda!
I will make you.
Incendio!
Crucial.
Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Bombarda! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucial! Revelio. Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already. Revelio! Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
No!
Protego!
Stop it!
Revelio! This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car? Enjoy some.
Yeah, with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What's going on, little moon calf? Put me down!
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Imperial. Incendio. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Unforgivable!
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio. Accio.
What's keeping us from playing this fight? Nothing. Everybody here.
Revelio. Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Are you sure you're not
There's the student from the town.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path.
Pity.
That's the student who stopped us at Feldcroft.
I will not quite.
You showed no mercy at the cursed mountain. We will show none today.
I won't rest. Over here. One less human to how nice of you to stop by.
You're one who released Holmes.
Expelliarmus. Get away!
This one, that's the truth. Fancy yourself to be quite the harpologist, don't you? You won't defeat us all!
Bombarder.
Always on the defense. This will not be another setback like Feldcroft. Hold true to our plan.
Bombarder.
Managed to thwart a roll for a student. How did you survive our encounter at the Cursed Mountain?
That was me. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Incendio should be enough to light these flames. Incendio. Revelio. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does. Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Expelliarmus! No! I will make you pay.
I've been fighting since. I won't rest until you're dead.
Imperial! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucio! Bombarda! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio! Bombarda!
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was. No.
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio! Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Ну и на этом все. Всем пока.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me. Yeah.